The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number one, including himself.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 51 yards.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
2nd and 4. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
Brandon, I don't know about you, but when I heard he threw 5 touchdown passes last week, I thought, well, he's going to be the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I didn't need to hear any other stats, and it turned out to be right.
That's exactly right. It seemed like every time we turned around, he was throwing one in the end zone. But he doubled down. He said, I see 5 more in this game. Challenge accepted.
Challenge.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 104 yards, and a score as well.
And he now has 15 touchdowns on the season. When you have that kind of production, everybody's happy. From ownership to the fans to your teammates. Heck, your family at home is real ecstatic about what you've gotten done.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
They will find Davis. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
That's complete. It's Brian Thomas.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. In motion, the tight end. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. So first and goal now from the 7-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Davis. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Escape. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Chargers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he'll pick up about 3 there up to the 43. You look at this Jaguar defense.
They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
The Jaguars offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And Thomas has it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
And the Jaguar first down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He gets it to Thomas. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Getting the football to Davis on an out route.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. In motion goes the tight end. 2nd and 1. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And they'll run with ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chargers offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And as we play out the final stretch of games, he entered our contest here as the NFL's leader in receiving yards.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped immediately there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Toward the sideline, intercepted.
Chidobe with a pick.
And the Jags are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start by running the option to the right. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
They'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 3.
They'll find Gabriel Davis.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
ETN up the middle.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Now back to throw. Thomas has got it. Complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
He'll get that underneath ETN. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They're going to look to throw.
He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They'll look to throw here.
ETN bringing in another one.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. In motion, the tight end. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Now it's Herbert. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Past the 20.
He will have the first down and a bit more.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. 2nd and 6. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. In motion goes the tight end. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 53. And his kick here is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee. And got his man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So we come upon halftime with 9.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 64 yards.
And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is down to 2.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awful. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his big tight end here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. In motion left goes a tight end. Back to throw now on 1st down. Incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
And the Jaguars' 1st down.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Gabriel Davis from 6 yards away as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes this a 9-point game. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The Charger drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Herbert. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14. 1st down, 1 yard.
A shotgun snap and again to Etienne. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd and 9 now. This one caught by Davis. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Washington. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Charger drive about to get going. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches
don't... Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Here's J.K. Scott now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And now out come the Jags. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And Thomas has it. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second down and 1.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Second and 1.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
That is caught. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Jags are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back to get
touchdown from 3 yards out?
And the Jaguars are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision. The Charger drive about to get going. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's third down.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. From the 50, here's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. Herbert now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Here's Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 16. Hands it off out of the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. The offense on third down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there